Hi, everybody. Today we are talking about the idea of leaving nothing to chance. Many times good intentions in caregiving don't work out the way that we expect. It's best to make sure that we have conversations and know about all of the little details in caregiving situations. I want to share a story that a caregiver posted in one of my caregiving chats about a situation where two grandchildren moved in to take care of grandmother. And over the years that this happened, the granddaughter gave up her job. Her husband eventually lost his job, and the agreement was that they would inherit grandma's house in return for the time and the years of care that they committed. When grandma passed away, though, there was a huge surprise to find out that grandma didn't actually own that house. And so we have two grandchildren who had the best of intentions, loved grandma, wanted the best for her. Both of them had caregiving affect their jobs and their income and their careers. And essentially, after grandma passed away, they were left homeless. These things happen in so many families, and I'll share an example of my family and my parents. My mother passed away first. I was the executor of her estate. I learned through all of my activities and looking at financial records and bank accounts and titles to property that even my own parents' property, their home and a lot next door to their house, wasn't titled appropriately. If that hadn't been addressed before my father passed away, it would have been a nightmare, much like these two grandchildren experienced. After my mom passed away, I was able to get everything into what I call legal order. I consulted an attorney, set up a trust for my parents, put accounts and properties and everything in the correct names. And this was years before I do what I do today. It's important for caregivers to realize that caregiving is one aspect, the daily care, the managing healthcare, working with the healthcare system, but then there's also the financial aspect and the legal aspect. So if you are a caregiver, do your parents have a medical and a financial power of attorney, a will or a trust set up? Do they have their living wills established? This planning is a huge part of leaving nothing to chance. Making sure that when an elderly parent passes away or a loved one passes away, that you're not going to have all of these unexpected issues that you never even realized could be an issue. If you're in a caregiving situation today and there are commitments or promises made that you will be paid for your care, or you will inherit an account or property or something else, make sure all of this is documented and it's in proper legal form, both legally and financially. There are a lot of issues that can happen when elderly parents run out of money and need Medicaid. If money was given away, there can be a lot of worries that caregivers have no idea that can possibly happen that cause a lot of issues. I know this because in the 20 years that I have helped aging adults and caregivers, I've run into this so many times. As a caregiver, it's difficult to know what you don't know. In our consultation with an elder law or an estate planning or a probate attorney or a financial planner or a caregiving expert, even if it costs you a couple $100, which may be a lot for you, can save you agony, issues down the road. It can save you hundreds, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Caregivers don't know what they don't know. My website, PamelaDWilson.com, has a lot of helpful information for caregivers. My caregiving blog, the Caring Generation Radio podcast, my caregiver library, and online caregiver courses. Please share my website, PamelaDWilson.com, with everyone that you know who might be involved in a caregiving situation or planning today for your own care tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you soon in another video.